and welcome to my Mickey Halloween inspired design set workshop. In this workshop we're going to be using some beautiful neons, some hand painting and also a sprinkling of glitter. I really hope you guys enjoy this workshop, so let's get started. Hi everyone and welcome to my Mickey Bat inspired set. So I've already prepared these nails and I've got 3 nails here, and I've gone in on all of them with 2 coats of OMG from the Pop Art collection, which is our beautiful bright orange. And then on these 2 I've done a little bit of glittering, but I'm going to show you how to do that on this one. So I'm going to go in with my base coat, which is all about the base, and I'm going to give this now a full coverage of base coat. Okay, now the reason I'm doing that is because the glitter that I'm using is more of a mylar flake rather than just a glitter. So I'm going to decant some of this into my what would normally be a crystal flip sorting tray, and then I'm going to pick it up with my glitter brush. So this is just a really old brush. I've had it about, blimey, 20 years. And then I'm just going to pick this up and drop it down into my base coat. Now the reason I'm dropping it down is because we have got that base coat in there. Okay, but I want it to be quite dense at the cuticle line, so I'm just now, because we've covered over that initial layer of base coat with glitter, I am just going in and tapping that in now. Okay, and then what I want to do is to taper this out, so I'm just literally picking up with my brush and then tapping my brush just to get a little bit of fall off. And then what that's going to do is going to create like a gradual, almost like an ombre coming down the nail. Okay, so I'm just coming in and now I'm just tapping a few bits here and there. And then if there are any areas that are a little bit too chunky, I have got my pointy tweezers to hand, because don't forget this hasn't cured yet. So it means I can go in and just scrape off any areas that I don't necessarily want. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that into the lamp for a full cure, and while that's in the lamp I'm going to crack on with the other 2 nails. So before I go in and top coat this, what I want to do is go in and create a little bit of detail work. So on this full cover nail, I want to do some Mickey head bats. Okay, so as you all know, I'm a massive fan of Disney and I absolutely love it. So Disney at Halloween along with Christmas is probably the best time ever. So I'm just going to go in with my large dotting tool and my black gel paint. This black gel paint is from my own range, which is available over on my website, which is www.getnailedbylauramcbride.com, and that will take you to the website, and this is the black gel paint. So I'm going to do 3 Mickey heads, so going in and doing all 3 at the same time with my large dotting tool. Okay, and then I'm going to go down a size in my dotting tool because I want to create his ears, or their ears, so I've got more than one Mickey going on. So I'm just going to come in here and do the first ear like so, and then I'm going to come in and do the second ear, and then just continue to do that. If you've got too much on your dotting tool, just remove it. And then continue to do the ears down your Mickey. And then once you have done that and you're happy with your Mickey ears, which I just need to do this final one. That's going to go into the lamp for a full cure, which is 60 seconds. So while I've been doing that, this other nail has now cured, and I'm going to go in with my base coat and give this another layer of base. So what that's going to do is it's going to help to even out the surface of this nail, because obviously this is a little bit lumpy bumpy, and I'm going to show you how to combat that in a second. So I'm just popping on my base coat, and then that's going to go into the lamp for a full cure, which is 60 seconds. And then I'm going to grab my third nail, and we're just going to create a few little stars and dots. So I've just got my glitter coming up here along this edge. So I'm just going to come and pop a dot where I want my larger stars to be in black, and then I'm going to get my fine liner and I'm going to create my stars from those dots. Okay, so loading up my brush, and I'm going to come down first of all, so from that dot, and then lift up and taper, from the dot, lift up and taper, from the dot, lift up and taper. And the reason I do all of one way means it's when you've got a client in, it's easy enough just to go all the one way, all one way, all one way, and then before you know it, you're done. So now I'm going to come from the side. It means you just don't have to keep on changing your hand position. And then from the center up, I'm just going to thicken that one up slightly, and then from this side as well. Now, if I was doing this on a client, I would be working over their hand, but I don't want to do that because otherwise you guys can't see what I'm doing, and that completely defeats the object of why we're all here. So I'm now going to go in with my pointy dotting tool, and I'm just going to create a few random little dots. Some are going to be larger, some are going to be smaller, but that's fine. That's the effect that we want. Okay, so that's now going to go into the lamp. That's going to go in for a full cure, which is 60 seconds. So while that's in the lamp curing, we are going to buff this nail. So I've got a white block buffer here, and I'm just going to go over that just to remove any of those obvious lumps and bumps and nooks and crannies. We want to get rid of that, okay? And then I'm just going to come in on the other side. And like I say, this is a miler, so it is pretty easy to file out and remove any of those lumps and bumps, but it does just make our life a lot easier if we can just go in with our file and remove that. So I'm just wiping over with a lint-free pad, and on this one we are going to do our stars again, but again I'm just going to concentrate it up here in this area. So I'm just going to come in, do one there and one there, and then I'm going to pull again in one direction, so that way and then that way. And these stars are great to learn to practice your brush control, and they are super popular at Christmas. So just a little warning for you all. You need to learn to do snowflakes, and you need to learn to do stars, because your clients are going to be all over it. Trust me. So I'm just going to do a few little dots. And then this one has now fully cured, so I'm going to go in with I'd Rather Be Shiny, which is our no wipe top coat. And you can see how that orange pops back out, and we've got that beautiful Mylar glitter flake in there. And I'm just going to pull that all the way down to the free edge. Now obviously if you're doing this on a client, you want to steer well clear of the cuticle sidewalls and also make sure that you cap that free edge. Okay, so that's going to go into the lamp for a full cure, which for our top coat is 60 seconds. And then we're going to finish off our little Mickey bats. So I'm going to come in from his, just from the bottom of his ear, and I'm going to do a nice open swoop up. Okay, and I'm going to do that for all of them. So nice open swoop up, tapering out at the end. Like so, and I'm just going to elongate this one out because that's actually going to be coming off of the nail. And then the same here, bringing that one up. And then this one again is going to be coming off of the nail, which I really love. Actually, I love it when a nail design comes off of the nail. So I'm just now going to do 3 lines coming straight down from that curve that we've just done. So one next to the body, one in the middle and one on the end, and you want these to be the same length, so they're going to swoop. Okay, so working nice and methodically. Not all of them will have all 3, but you know, we're trying our best. And now what we want to do is to join these up. Okay, so I want to join that from the body to the bottom of that line, and then I want to join that to that line, and then that point to that line. Okay, I'm going to do that all the way round. And then that is what is going to create our bat wing. So join it, remember to join it at the body as well. We don't want this wing to just like be hanging around, not doing very much. We're doing bats, not sloths. Okay, so I'm just going to come in here and finish off that one. Now I'm going to go in with my 5mm detailer brush. I'm going to load that brush up and then just fill in that space that we've created on the inside of our wing. Okay, just like that. And if there's any points that need crisping up, now is the time to do it. So you can see I've done all of this work and I still haven't cured my black. That's because it's a black gel paint, so it's holding its own weight really, really well. Whereas if you were doing this with a gel polish, which you can 100% do that, but it may just mean that you'd have to go in and out of the lamp a little bit more often. So just be aware of that. There we go. So now I'm going to do my dots. I'm still not going in for a cure. I'm going to do a dot just here, dot just here, and a dot just here, and that is going to be our stars. So again, working in the same direction. This again is going to come off of the nail and then up, out, down and along, down and along. And then I'm going to go in with my dotting tool and just create those little star dots. Again, I haven't cured this. This is all just one sitting. And then I'm just going to go in, I'm going to clean off my detailer brush, put the tiniest little bit on the end, and I'm just going to come in and crisp up those points. So I'm just going to pull that product out and down, just crisp up the edges of my bat's wings. Then that is going to go into the lamp for a full cure. And because that is gel paint, that is 60 seconds. So with this one, I'm going to go in with my I'd Rather Be Shiny top coat, and that's going to make it super shiny and even out that surface. Oh my goodness, I love this. Imagine this on a navy for Christmas with a white star. Love it. So that is that one. That's going to go into the lamp for a full cure. So this is our first one with our swoop coming up and round on that beautiful bright orange background, and you could do this on green, you could do it on, or you could do it on any colour. It's, you know, that's what I love about Halloween. I love all the different colours that actually refer to that season. So we've got this one, and then we have got our bat wings, which are just needing their top coat. So I can come in now, because that has fully cured, with our no wipe top coat, and look at how that mylar just pops from that background. Oh my days, I love it. Okay, so that is obviously going to go in for a cure. And then we have also got our faded glitter with our stars as well. And there you have our Mickey Bat inspired, super simple Halloween set.
I really hope you guys have enjoyed this workshop, and if you did, please make sure you click the subscribe button, and if you want to see any future workshops, please make sure you click them down below. As always, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you all soon.